Bye.
Hello lovely people, it's Christina and welcome to my channel. And for my Curry crew that's watching, welcome back. If you are not a part of the Curry crew, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below so that you can join us, because over here there's nothing but encouragement, inspiration, and positivity. So you guys, in this video I am going to be showing you all how I stretch my hair with the banding method. So if you're interested in seeing how I do it and the pros and cons of banding your hair, at least for me, then keep watching because I'm going to show you that right now. I just got finished doing this wash and go. I used the new clear wetline extreme gel. It was my first time using it. I had got my hands on it, had it for a while but hadn't used it, so I finally used it and this is the look that I achieved. If you hadn't seen that video, make sure you check it out. I'll link it up in the cards above, or either I'll put it down in the description box below. This is what it's looking like all the way around. Wanted to show you that right quick because once I band it, I want you to see the difference between how it looks now and how stretched it's going to be after I finish banding it. Now I do have a video where I band my hair, but my hair was shorter then, so the process was a little different for me. But yeah, I'm going to show you my up-to-date process, how I do it now. Plus I'm going to let you know the pros and cons for myself. Bands that I use are these little things right here. There are some that's bigger, but when I went to my local Walmart, these came on this little pack right here and they had 45 on them, so I went on and picked those up. When I banded my hair months ago when it was shorter, I only had to use one band, but now that my hair has grown, I have to use 2 to 3 bands. When it comes to banding my hair, the first thing that I do before I band it is put my oil on. I like to use my Miche oil because it's not heavy, it's lightweight. I just like to go ahead and put the oil in my hands and just rub my hands together. That way that will help to keep down the frizz, especially with this wash and go. I have a lot of frizz going on. When I band my hair, I like to start in the front. There is not a certain way that I do it, but because I've banded my hair so much now, I kind of just know what sections to go ahead and grab. But when you band your hair, if you're new to banding your hair, I've learned when you band your hair, you have to be strategic with it. You really do. And the reason why I say that, because if you don't band your hair correctly, it can be very, very uncomfortable to sleep in. And I have learned that because I've been banding for a while, so I have learned that. I like to start right here on the front with this piece, and I just kind of pull this top piece back and I grab this piece right here, and I'll take this piece, and because my bangs are sort of going slanted, this is the way I'll band it. So I'm going to take my band and I'm going to do like I'm doing a ponytail, but I'm just going to start going down my hair just like that. And y'all, my nails are raggedy because the gel is starting to come off and I was picking with it and pulling at it. Alright, so then I'm going to take another band and I'm going to go down some more, but I'm not going to go all the way to the ends because I want to keep that curly wash and go look at the ends of my hair. I don't want that to stretch out. And that right there, that's what I do. This is pretty much what I'm going to do all over my head. I'm going to speed it up, but let you guys watch me band this, and then once I am done completely banding it, then I will come back and I will tell you right quick the pros and cons for me of banding my hair, using the banding method to stretch my hair. Okay, you all, so I am done and this is what my hair looks like. I know it looks crazy, but The outcome, you guys, the outcome is worth it. The pros when it comes to banding my hair is, number one, of course, it stretches my hair. I have serious shrinkage, so the blow dryer method, I've tried it, it doesn't work for me. That's why I resorted to the banding method. So the banding method stretches my hair. It does an awesome job and I love it. Another pro of the banding method is I can preserve my curls this way. When I first did the big chop, the way, like, I didn't really have a way to preserve my curls, so I would just do my wash and go, put my bonnet on, everything would be smashed. When I get up in the morning, I had to soak it down with water and then shake it really, really hard and bring everything back to life. And I got tired of doing that because I would end up with headaches from so much shaking. So this is a great way that I can preserve my curls and I don't have to worry about re-wetting my hair every single morning. So those are like the two best pros for me when it comes to the banding method. Now, as much as I love the banding method has more cons than it does pros, but I still love it. The cons for me when it comes to the banding method is it can be time consuming. When I had shorter hair, I could do this real quick because all it took was one band. But now that my hair has grown, I have to do like 2 to 3 bands per piece of, per section of hair that I want to band. So it can get time consuming, but I usually do it while I'm watching TV. It doesn't really bother me while I'm watching TV or watching YouTube videos. Banding pretty much is like, it's your preference. As you can see, I have small sections. I like to do my sections small because for me, the smaller I do them, the better stretch I get. You can grab bigger sections. I've seen people band their hair with like one big section here, one over here, one at the top, and one in the back. You can do that as well. But for me personally, the smaller I band them, the better my stretch is. Also, when it comes to that, the longer I band them, the better my stretch is as well. So you can band it for like 10 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour. It's totally up to you. Me personally, I like to band mine overnight because my stretch will actually last on my hair and I don't have to worry about it shrinking back up. That's why I band my hair at night before I go to bed, and then I just take them out in the morning and my stretch lasts me for the whole entire day. Another con to banding my hair is you have to be very, very careful because when you're banding your hair, when you go to grab a section, if you're not paying attention, the hair that you don't have band and sometimes the hair that you do have band, you can grab other pieces without paying attention, and when you get all the way to the end and you go to get another section to band, when you go to grab that, because strings of your hair or strands of your hair has been caught up in one band, you're not paying attention and you go grab that other part, you will pop your hair. Okay, so you definitely have to be very careful. That's why if you saw me, I was taking these clips and I was clipping my hair out of the way as I was banding because I didn't want to accidentally get other strings caught into that band, and then when I get ready to go grab another section, not paying attention, pop my hair because it's stuck in that one. So you have to be careful with that. Like I said earlier, be very strategic how you place your bands, because if you don't place them correctly, you will not get a good night's sleep. It will be very uncomfortable. Trust me, I know, I've done it many times, but I have kind of like figured out how to band them and how I want them. You just have to place them according to how you sleep. If you want to get a good night's sleep, place them according to how you sleep. Also, when you are banding your hair, you guys, make sure you are not banding when it comes to your edges. Make sure you're not banding tight around your edges because you will be pulling at your edges. If you band and it's a little too tight, I usually just hold it and then I'll grab the part that's too tight and I'll pull it out a little bit while I'm holding my band and just kind of loosen it up. I have learned over the months of banding that you cannot just band your hair you can if you want to, but me personally, I just can't grab sections and band. I have to place them a certain way. I have to be careful because banding can be dangerous. It really can. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it when it comes to the pros and cons for me when it comes to banding my hair. Now all I do is put my bonnet on. Now when I used to band, I used to put a big bonnet on, but now I like to use my smallest bonnet because that helps to keep my hair in place so it doesn't be moving all over the place, and like I wake up in the morning and like say this one done flip back that way, then when I get ready to take my hair out, guess what? Because I was sleeping like that all night, that is the way that my hair is going to be. So that's why I like to use a small bonnet, because everything will be packed tightly up underneath there and I won't have to worry about things moving around. So all I do is just put this bonnet on and just take my hands and go up in there and make sure I place everything where I want it to be at. That way when I go to sleep, everything will be in its proper place. I make everything go to the back whenever I put my headscarf on. And voila, that is it. That is how I band. Alright, so you guys, that is all I have as far as how I band my hair and the pros and cons for me when it comes to banding. So all I'm going to do is just go to bed tonight. Of course, let this stay banded through the night, and then I will come back in the morning and let you all see how much of a stretch I get on my hair for the first night whenever I band. That's all I have for tonight, you guys. So I will see you in the morning when I come back to take these bands out. Okay, so it is the next day, and all I am basically getting ready to do right quick is take these bands out and then separate and shape my hair. And that's pretty much all that I'm going to do. I'll show you my end results when I get done. But you guys, overall, even though the banding method can be a headache, I still love it. Of course, if you have long hair, you're going to have to use way more bands. I think that's why most people with long hair just do the pineappling method or either the blow dryer method. Neither one of those works for me at the moment. That's why I stick with the banding method. But I love it, and I will continue to do it until my hair decides it wants to work with the blow drying or it gets long enough for me to pineapple it. Okay, so now I am done, and all I am doing is just showing you all what my hair looks like. As you can see, there's way more stretch on it from when it was in its shrunken state. And of course, as I band this every night, then it will of course get even more stretch and get a lot more fluffier. But for now, I am loving the movement that I have on it, along with the body and the bounce. But you guys, that's all I have for this video. I hope it was helpful. If it was, make sure you give your girl a thumbs up to help her out. If you're not subscribed to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. And as always, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And until the next time, you all enjoy the rest of your week, and I'll see you in my next upload. Bye.